That's true.
What up, YouTube? It's your boy Duse Beatz coming at you live from the Duse Podcast. Y'all make sure to hit that like, make sure to hit that subscribe for your boy one time. And today in the building, I got my boy, you know what I'm saying? We've been rocking for a long time, man, throwing up the stunning 100, you feel me? We've been representing that shit for a long time, man. He been doing music. Now he got his own business. And yo, I'm so proud of this brother. I got my boy in here, Young Major. What up, Major?
Vanna, baby, what's happening?
Oh, man, you know what I'm saying? How you doing, bro?
Talk to me, baby. Talk to me, man.
Man, how things going over there?
Everything's smooth, man, you know. Just taking it one day at a time, you feel me?
Hell yeah. So
what's going on with you?
Oh, nothing, man. Just trying to get this podcast going, man, you know what I'm saying? So what you got rocking right now?
Oh, so you know, we have me and my wife. We got a women's clothing store. She sell eyelashes, jewelry, sunglasses, purses. You know, right behind me we got hats, bucket hats, cowboy hats. We got a lot of stuff up in here. We slowly growing. You know what I mean? Just taking it one day at a time. Business in the mall since August of last year. 2020 is when we officially got our business license. You know, we do events and all that stuff, and rib cook-off, hot August nights and everything, you know. Yeah. Just trying to stay tapped in, you know, promote it, market it, you know, every way as possible. But right now, you know, we just slowly trying to grow this store, you know what I'm saying? And we going in the right direction right about now, you know? Oh,
yeah. We going to get back to the store, man, because what I want to do, I want to take it back to the beginning, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to know where Young Major is from, and you know, what was Young Major doing as a kid? You know what I mean? How was he living as a kid?
Man, so originally born in Sacramento, California. You know what I'm saying? We moved to Reno, Nevada at a young age. I was about probably 6 or 7. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much was raised out here. You know, back in the day, you know, I used to play basketball.
Yeah.
So, you know, growing up over there on 9th of Manhattan, you know, if you grew up over there, you know, you was tapped in with a lot of the peers, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you know, it's just pretty much, you know, the basketball is I was good at it for you know, until a certain age, and then you know, life changed after a certain age, you know what I mean?
Right.
That's about it.
Crazy, man. Because you know, I remember you over by Vaughn when you stayed over by Vaughn, and you was throwing them house parties, man. That was crazy.
You gonna bring the memories. You gonna bring the memories back,
bro. Them house parties.
We had that thing lit, man. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because, you know, one of the homies just passed. He just had a funeral and everything, and you know, I was just thinking about all the parties and everything we was throwing, and you know, younger cats like him, and I don't know. I kind of feel out of place a little bit now because I think about it. We was like 18, 19. Yeah, motherfucker, I was like 15, 16. Up in here.
No, that's real.
It's a party though, you know what I'm saying? When you grow up in a certain neighborhood, you know, everybody know everybody, you know what I mean? So it's like, come on, you know what I'm saying? So we accept everybody. Everybody's like family up in that thing, you know what I mean? But no, those parties was cool, man. You know what I'm saying? And plus, back then, it wasn't really too much, you know, going on back then. It wasn't no teen clubs, and you know what I'm saying? And matter of fact, I think it was only like one. When I was growing up, you know, in the teens, we had 4 nightclubs. You know what I'm saying? As I want to say from middle school all the way to high school. Yeah. So when a lot of those got shut down, you know what I'm saying? A lot of youngsters didn't have shit to do. So, you know, come up over here, Vassar. You know what I'm saying? Party.
Yeah. And I remember too, they was throwing parties at the Rec too. You know what I'm saying? Remember the Rec?
Yeah. I remember that. I remember Big Marquise, not my cousin, but Big Marquise. He went to UNR. Yeah. And you know, him and a couple other cats, you know, worked at the club, and you know, us being young and all that. It was before all the social media and shit. So we got to footwork our parties, let motherfuckers know where it was at. Yeah. But no, we definitely had that lit. And I want to say back then that's where I kind of like got my marketing and promoting from. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And yeah, you know.
And so, look, I know your pops do music. I know your pops did music like a long time ago. So
Yeah.
Was your pops, was his influence in music what got you into music too?
Most definitely. You know what I'm saying? You know, Pops, he's more of a musician. You know what I'm saying? He played in bands. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna lie, like about 80% of the band members that's performing still to this day out here, they play with my pops.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Play sets, everything, you know? And but on my end, it was more rapping. You know what I'm saying? And I got influenced with the rapping from my older brother.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? When he was rapping, you know what I'm saying? Kind of followed those footsteps and took pursuit with that genre, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And not more of the musician with the band and everything. So yeah, but yeah, not definitely an influence for sure. You know what I'm saying? I remember when Pops used to bring me and bros over to their little recording studio. He used to just let us go up in there. That's how I learned how to mix and you know what I'm saying, how to record. This is when we had a little 8-track, so all the tracks you had to record.
Right.
I think you know how that shit work, operating for these Pro Tools and all that. You know what I'm saying? You got to record one track and then take the plug out of the first track, put it to the second. You know what I'm saying? Right. Record your second for your dubs. Yeah, so you know, Pops showed us all that. You feel me?
Man.
Yeah, definitely an influence though. Pops is you know, he's top tier when it comes to that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
he's top tier.
And
100%.
The one thing I noticed about Pops is your Pops was like my Pops as far as like supporting what we was doing. You know what I mean? So that's what I loved about 100%. Your Pops. Your Pops loved me. It's like I was his own. You know what I'm saying? And he loved what we was doing. So I always respected Pops. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Pops got a lot of knowledge, man. He can't read keys for shit off the paper. Yeah. But let his ass hear the tune. He can, and he gonna grab a keyboard and he knows the notes on the keys. He can't read sheets, but he knows the notes. Right. But Pops is smart for sure.
Hell yeah.
When it comes to that music shit.
So, do you remember your first song recording?
Woo! If you ask me like the lyrics, no. But recording wise, I was 10 when I started learning how to make beats. Right. I want to say I was like 12. I want to say I was around like 12ish when I started like writing rhymes and shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, at that time, you know, the music scene was different. You know, Pac had just got killed, you know what I'm saying, 96. Right. You know, the genre started changing. It was getting to more of the Uncle Luke's you know, the freak songs and shit, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, I do remember when I recorded, Ninth and Manhattan. We're staying on Ninth and Manhattan. Yep, I do remember, and that's when I recorded my first song, and then you know over the years I just you know just took off with it. Yeah. Started doing a lot of more shit. You know what I'm saying?
And so, how was it working on that first album? You know, was there an album before? What was it called? Was it You Already Know?
Yeah, that was the first one.
That was the first. Yeah, how was it recording that album? Because honestly, that album right there was one of my favorite albums right there. I ain't even gonna lie to you. The beat from the beats to the lyric. When I first heard it, I'm like, damn, Mage got it. Mage is about to make it. Because you know what I'm saying? You had that voice. The beats was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was doing your own thing. So how was the recording process with that one?
Recording process, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of those rhymes I wrote when I was in high school.
Oh, crazy!
And you know, I was writing rhymes in high school, and then the homie Marcel, Cell Million, he gave me my first Fruity Loops. I think at that time it was like Fruity Loops 2. Yep. I don't know what the fuck we at now.
we at FL now.
Damn, what number?
FL 21.
God damn, so that shows you how many years it's been. Yeah. So I was on Fruity Loops 2, and he gave me all the instrumentals. You know what I'm saying? He showed me how to work it. You feel me? Because Cell was a beast on the beats back then. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody was getting their beats from Cell. and shout out to the homie Cell too. But I started learning how to make beats in high school.
Yeah.
Which a lot of those beats on that first album was from my high school beats.
That's crazy. So, I didn't know you made that. So,
yeah, those are all high schools material. And then when I graduated and shit, you know, I was in the streets, I was hustling Pat Baker Park and all that shit.
Yeah.
You know, I was trying to stack some bread up to push it, because back then, you know, we didn't have, you know, in order to have an album, you had to have that barcode on it.
Right.
You know that. You've done it. You had to have that barcode. That shit costs money. There was no mixtapes, there was no streaming, there was no posting your shit on SoundCloud. It was nothing back then.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to think about it. This was the year 2000, 2003. You know what I'm saying? This was 2003. So, you know, my bad. Got people up in here. 2003. So when I got all that material, my cousin on my mom's side, he put him and one of his best friends. They did time together and shit.
Yeah.
They put money into my first album. Now the thing is I had enough material. I had a lot of material, but they picked out 10 songs that they wanted on there.
Right.
And we took those 10 songs. They pressed up off a CD, baby. We had posters, we had flyers, we had 1,000 CDs, and you know, at this time, you know, it was cracking back then out here.
Right.
So Hot August Nights, I was, you know, selling CDs and shit. $10, motherfuckers were paying for that shit too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And plus, you know what I said, the music was dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
so
it was, you know, it was cool. I you know, I still listen to it. My son still listen to it and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
But you know, those classics is always gonna be, you know, always gonna be your best material.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The first ones.
Right. And so, what do you think? What do you think? Why artists, right? Why did the whole like street team, posters, actually dropping albums? Like, why did that go away? In your opinion, why did all that just transition out?
Well, you know, everything goes out, you know, and at that time, I want to say streaming got involved. Soulja Boy, I'm not gonna lie, Soulja Boy, he was like the first to, you know, turn audio to a visual.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, YouTube was just cracking. You had YouTube and you had, I believe it's Vimeo back then. You know what I'm saying? So Soulja Boy actually created that wave where people will start uploading their visuals, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube.
Right.
It's just then you couldn't get paid for it, or you didn't get paid for it. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, also Twitter.
Right.
I remember before I got locked up, Twitter was just blown up. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And you only had MySpace and you had Twitter.
Right.
In Twitter, you was able to post like your links and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there was, if I could go back to 03, 04, I don't remember too many mainstream artists that had MySpace. They had Twitter.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying? They had Twitter. And that was their way of marketing themselves. So you didn't need to press up posters because your Twitter account was free.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you had a show and you had some following, you know, on your Twitter account, all you had to do is post that memo and people was there.
Right.
And I missed that wave right there because I end up getting locked up. So I missed that.
Right.
But you know, but you know, the footwork is still, because now when you try to post links and all that, a lot of people is not going to click on it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Unless you know it's the sexual
man.
Them sex Twitter links, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, wait, hold on. Mage, hold on, wait. Now I gotta ask you this, man. What's up with this algorithm shit, man? Listen. This algorithm shit got everybody messed up, right? Because you accidentally click on something like that, some sexual shit. Now your whole timeline is filled with that shit, man. What's up with that shit?
I used to be scared of links. You click a link, you had a virus.
Hell yeah. Bro, I'm like, man, you can't look at nothing.
Like, do I really want to click this link? Have a virus on my phone and shit.
Man, I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. And so,
yeah, man.
What year did you drop your second album?
Second album came in 2008, right before I got locked up.
Right
before, like literally. So remember what I was saying? I had enough material. I had a lot of material.
Yeah.
From my first album. So even my second album was a lot of songs that I did in high school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And in 2008, I think it was like 17, 18 tracks on there. I'm not sure, but a lot of those beats I produced too on there.
Crazy.
Shout out my nigga Flame. Flame produced some beats on there. Sell Million produced some beats on there.
Yeah.
And the second album, I literally just pressed up. I want to say a month right before I got locked up.
Man,
so I wasn't even able to footwork it and get it out there like I wanted to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And so, when you end up doing some time, you got locked up, right? How was your mindset when you were locked up?
Restarting. It took some adapting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had to adapt to a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to have a fresh start, you know what I'm saying? I'm not recommending it, but that's you either gonna learn from your mistakes or you're gonna get out and you're gonna keep doing the same ass shit and you're gonna keep going back.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? When I was in there, I just wrote a lot of music.
Yeah.
And I applied it. Like, okay, this is a place I don't want to be.
Yeah.
How can I change what the fuck I was doing on the streets that led me here? You know what I'm saying? And what can I do differently?
Right.
So I can be out longer, because it didn't take nothing from me to turn 17 to 23 when I caught my case.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Graduating to 6 years. So it took 6 years of me just being on the streets, and then I end up getting locked up. You see what I'm saying? I've been out since 2011.
Yeah.
We in 24 now. So 13 years I've been out. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So you have to learn. You go up in there and you just start plotting your moves, like what you want to do.
Right.
And everything that led to this success, you feel me? I plotted on it.
Yeah.
I failed at some things. Don't get me wrong. I failed, but I've done it though. Shit that I wanted to do. I wanted to invest. I wanted to, turn, dreams and into a business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's where we are right now.
And y'all had a business called Keisha Salad. Them damn salads was crazy. What happened to that?
Well, when you have no knowledge on business, I didn't go to school for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every failure, you learn from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The salads was there.
Yeah.
The business part wasn't.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? The business part wasn't. And we actually started out of the house.
Yeah. I remember that. Yep.
When I see a vision, and
I know,
I'm like,
yeah.
what's up? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And he, my cousin, he had the salads, but I was like, man, we need to make some money off of this.
Right.
Started off out of the house, and then it ended up leading us to getting a food truck.
Yep.
And then we was leasing that food truck. And, right after that, we ended up giving it back and all that. And it just kind of just felt like that over, business, put it that way, not to put anything out there negative. You feel me? It was a good opportunity. And shout out to the people that, hooked us up. But business wise, but you learn from that. You know what I'm saying? You learn from it.
Right. And so where did you get that business mindset? Cause honestly, you right about this. Anything you put your mind to, you like, let's do it. I know we could do it. You feel me? So where did that business mindset come from?
Business mindset. I think just over the years of just, hustling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hustling and just like knowing like, okay, this is not going to be forever. What can I turn, into something more positive? What can I do with this money and turn it into something positive? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think that's you know, a lot of the you know, my the vision of that is what makes me not afraid to invest in shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But I think, you know, God just created me. You know, they say God created everybody with some type of ability. You might be good in basketball, football. You might be good at writing movie scripts, TV shows. You might be good at, you know, fucking drawing floor plans and all that. Maybe I was probably good at a vision that I see in other people, you know, the potential. You feel me?
Right.
Because I know a lot of people, especially out here in our city. You feel me? I know a lot of people that got dope ass, you know, visions and all that shit, and they just need that jump start.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They just need that jump start. And if I had $1 million, I invest in a lot of motherfuckers out here. You feel me?
Hell
because
yeah.
I see the vision.
Hell
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? I see it, but you know, it just sucks because you know we grew up out here, and you know it's in our peers. You know what I'm saying? It's not too many of us, and there's not too many people leading.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's why I say it sucks, because it's like if a lot of us out here, you know, had that funding, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it'll be more opportunities with our own peers. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I know that you had got into basically show promoting too. You know what I'm saying? Because we did a show. We had bought RJ out here. You know, what made you get into that? You know what I'm saying?
That right there was mostly my brother's idea. When I was locked up, he used to always tell me, when I used to talk to him on the phone and shit, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. And I used to just roll my eyes like, nigga, you ain't got no motherfucking $100,000 to bring no Lil Wayne out here.
For real?
You ain't got no $250,000 to bring no Jay-Z out here. You know what I'm saying? But that was my brother's idea. You feel me? And you know, when we was in the streets and all that shit, we was just like, man, let's do something with this money.
Yep.
Let's do something. You feel me? And you know,
I know.
That's all I can say.
I know. I know.
That's all I can say. You know, not to speak too much on, you know what I'm saying, that. But no, I love that, you know what I'm saying, because it goes back. We used to high rise.
Right.
Before high rise, triple threat.
Right.
Triple threat. This is back in 2004, 2005. You feel me? It's tatted on me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Triple threat was the first business that I started, and I was 18.
Right.
A lot of people don't either remember or didn't know that. I was 18 when I first started that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you look on my CD albums, it says triple threat. On there.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? And that was my shit. But fucking we you know, his idea shows, you know, it was like 4 or 5 of us, and then we, you know, went with that. We brought who was it? Problem, and then me and you brought RJ. Who else? Eric Billinger came out here.
Yep.
Fucking Mila J, which is Janaea Aiko's, if I'm saying it right, sister, and Raven Justice and Trina.
Oh yeah, I remember.
You know what I'm saying? That shit was fun. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? That shit was fun. And you know, going back to like I was talking about, that shit was it was hey, my bad. Go have to edit that. You know, going back to throwing our high rise, or I'm sorry, you know, the triple threat parties and all that stuff, and you know, when we was doing the hyphy parties and all that. If people remember the hyphy parties back in 05 and 06, you know what I'm saying? We was doing a lot of the hyphy parties at Club Sandwich. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I forgot about Club Sandwich. Damn.
A lot of people don't remember that. That's what I'm saying. This shit goes back.
Yo, did y'all bring Jay Stalin out here for at Sandwich, or that was somebody else?
Yeah, I think that was it was somebody else. I don't know. I don't recall. I don't remember. That was somebody else though.
Okay.
But yeah, now we had an opportunity to open up for a couple of the homies out here, and we did our thing. And you know, my brother being him, you know, he talked to the owner of that nightclub. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, man, we can bring people up in here. They exchanged numbers and all that shit. Next thing I know, bros hit me and Big Bro was like, "Hey, we got us a venue."
Yeah.
So I start tapping in with a lot of the local artists back then. You feel me?
I
Like, hey man, I want to jump
yeah.
on. And at this time, we had to do flyers and shit. You know what I'm saying? So we was posting the flyers and all that and spreading the word, and that motherfucker was cracking.
Man,
that shit was cracking. Like it was cracking so hard that a lot of the people that couldn't get in, they just partied outside.
Yeah, hell yeah, I remember that shit.
Outside in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? We had that motherfucker lit.
Hey, you know why that shit closed down?
Yeah, that motherfucker closed down because we was too wild. There's too many niggas in the parking lot.
Man, I think that building, I think it was a restaurant after, and then it went vacant for a minute. And I don't know if they put something else, but I'm like, man, it used to be lit, man.
Yeah, that motherfucker was dope, man. You know, that shit was dope.
So,
that shit was dope.
So I want to take it back. So when you got out, you know, everybody was excited when you got out. Everybody, I'm sure everybody's like, man, I know you about to get back to the music, right?
Yeah.
What was the next project when you got out? Was it the one?
Solo wise or just like songs that I did when I first got out?
Was it the one that we started working on?
No, I had 2 prior mixtapes from that.
Okay.
Bro, I can't even tell you, but one of them was 2012 and one was 2013. I did them back to back. It was just mixtapes. I had like over 18 tracks on both of them.
Yeah,
those are the first ones. I mean, it was just a lot of shit that that I had wrote when I was locked up. You know what I'm saying? But future wise though, I did a lot of features with hella motherfuckers. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that was that was one of the best feelings to see how much love,
that
a motherfucker had when I got out. You know what I'm saying? Sandro was the first one to reach out to me. I did a song with Sandro and my cousin Sav. It was just me and Sav. And then I did some shit with Shorty T. Let me see. I did some shit with Lil Cooey. Man, I got Kid Bree.
Yeah.
I got Kid Bree on there. You know what I'm saying? Like I did a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
When I got out, and like I said, it was just like that love was there, and I was just like, man, this crazy because I was just starting to get that buzz before I got locked up.
Right.
And then when I got out, I had to pretty much recreate that because it was a different wave.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was different sound. It was a different movement. You had all the niggas with their shirts off pointing guns at the camera and shit. And I'm just like, damn, nigga, this what got me locked up.
Hell yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm like, so, but I mean, thinking about that shit, over 10 years ago, man, that shit was dope. You know what I'm saying? That shit was dope. Man. But I've done a lot of projects though, and then the one with me and you. You know what I'm saying?
That motherfucker.
And what was the one mixtape when we just like took off and started doing hella fucking shows? Nigga, they was booking us.
Hell, which one was it?
It was the one when I had the money.
Yeah.
When I had the money.
I'm trying to think of the name of it.
Damn, nigga, I did too.
I can't think of the name, but
that old age kicks in, boy.
Yeah. For real, because I can't even remember the name, but I know that tape was cracking because I still listen to that tape right now.
Motherfucker, I had DJ Kento do the live mixing on that shit. Yeah. That nigga was dope on that. Kento, me and Kento got history too.
Hell
you know what I'm saying? We go back. I remember when we was throwing on hyphy parties, that nigga used to pull up with the hyphy drinks. His fresh from the Bay. You know what I'm saying? He's like, hey, nigga, I got these hyphy juices. Y'all theme is called hyphy party. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, let's go. So we got history, and he showed love on that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He showed love, and that motherfucker took off right there. Like it was surprising because I never threw a show, and it had damn near more than half of the crowd rapping the lyrics from lyric.
Man, it was crazy, man.
That mixtape was probably I know you was talking about like my albums, but mixtape wise, that was probably the hottest.
Yeah, hell,
like that led to a lot of shit.
Hell
that mixtape led to a lot of shit.
Hell yeah.
That led to a lot of shit.
Hey, hold on. Let me ask you this though. All right, so we do a show at the at the time it was called the Knitting Factory, right? You had, I don't know how much money you had on the stage, but it was hella money. Now, you got to disclude me from this because I didn't touch none of the money. You know what I'm saying? I didn't touch none of the money. I went back and looked at the video. I ain't touch. I went back.
Nah, you good?
I ain't touched none of the money. But it was 3 other niggas who grabbed all the money and threw all the money. Hey, how much money was that? And who was them niggas who threw the money?
Nigga, so I'm gonna rewind it a little bit. The plan was to throw a little bit out. Hey, so wifey, you know, back when she was dancing and shit,
yeah,
you know, she used to have all the ones and shit. So I collected it, threw some fives in there, a couple tens. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it 100. You feel me? Threw some fives, couple tens up in there, a couple 20s, but it was mainly ones.
Yeah,
I say it was probably about between 11 and 1200.
Yeah.
The plan was not to throw the whole. We rehearsed it.
Yeah, we
rehearsed it. I said, I'm gonna lay it down. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna lay it on the ground. We're gonna grab something. We're gonna throw it. These fools decided to grab the whole stack off the ground.
Yeah.
After we rehearsed it, and they threw it all in the crowd. So 1200 gone.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Wife was like, where that money come from? I was like,
shout out T-Man, shout out K Dookie. I think Bros too.
And Bros and Cash. Yeah, that nigga was involved. Yeah, I still got on camera.
Yeah, I know you was mad as fuck. Like, nigga, I told y'all.
That shit was fun though.
It was, yeah.
That shit was fun. We had that motherfucker lit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And not to take anything away from any rappers out here, but you know, I feel like that was top right there. Like,
oh yeah,
that was top. That was something that no artist is out here has done.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was the vibe too. Like the vibe was just so dope. You know what I'm saying? Everybody performed in that shit. That's what I miss, man. I miss when everybody was performing. You know what I'm saying? Or everybody was all together. Like, I got so much footages with just all of us. You feel me? From what was that nightclub on 4th Street? Candelas.
Okay.
I got shit from Candelas.
You got some shit from Candelas?
Yeah. I got some shit from Candelas. I got everybody up in that motherfucking.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? It's just like, man, like I don't think that, you know, that lifestyle ever come back like that. You feel me? Right. Everybody just got older, and you know, everybody on their grown people shit now, you know? Yeah,
nah, you right.
That shit was fun.
It was fun. Nah, it was hella fun. And and then you know what else was fun is like when we did the tour with YG, you know what I'm saying? We did Reno, we did Sac,
Vegas,
and we did Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Vegas was cool, but what happened in Vegas?
Nigga, so you know, but for the people that don't know, because so in Vegas, it was a dispute on who was going to open up for YG. And you remember at that time they was telling us, oh well, he wants to go. I ain't gonna say no names. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna open up because he's from out here. You know what I'm saying? And blah blah blah. But remember they was trying to have us perform 2 weeks later. They was trying to like tell us like we not gonna perform.
Right. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
So but we was like, nah, we ain't from out here. Like we on pretty much a 3-city tour. Reno, Sac, Vegas. Vegas was our last stop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the people that don't know, they end up saying, okay, well, you guys gonna open up for this dude, and then this dude's gonna open up for YG. You went first.
Right.
You did your about 7.5 minutes or something like that.
Yeah.
I went second. And then when bros tried to do his, nigga cut his shit off. Boom. Nigga, them niggas came out and was like, nope. Hey. Did we have that crowd rocking?
We had that shit rocking like
Did we
crazy.
have that fucking crowd rocking?
We had it rocking.
There's footages.
Yep.
Got footage. We had that motherfucker rocking. What happened when that nigga came on next? What happened?
Hey, the crowd died out. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was saying nothing. Everybody just looking up like, damn, man, when this nigga gonna get off the stage?
They should have had y'all open up for YG. Y'all was the best group.
Man, but I know y'all was mad. I know bros was mad. Y'all was ready to scrap with them niggas.
Bros was mad. We bro, it was only 4 of us out there.
Yeah.
I think some shit would have jumped off knowing my brother. My brother a high head.
Yeah.
My brother was ready to fight.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm 100% behind my brother, right or wrong. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's blood.
It was crazy because I think I overheard them niggas was like, you know, we did the same thing in SAC, which we had the same set in SAC. You know what I'm saying?
Same set. No, it's not even just SAC, in Reno too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, in Reno. Yeah. So
they was there when we rehearsed, like when we have to do our little light check and all that. They was there.
Right.
They came out. They was bobbing their heads. It was no problem. It was just until we went to Vegas because they seen that we had that motherfucking crowd.
Yeah.
Nigga, we had that motherfucking crowd. Nigga, what was you gonna come out there and do? That shit was dope though.
You know what I mean?
That shit was dope. I like that shit.
Was dope. It's so like that shit. Yo, when did you finally come to the conclusion, like, man, I think I'm done with this music, man?
You know, I didn't see myself, you know, being in my 30s rapping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I've already done it for so long. You feel me? And being in, you know, this city, I knew the fucking outcome of what it was gonna be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I knew that is, you know, you only could go, you know, to a certain distance out here. You gotta move. You gotta go other places. You know what I'm saying? If you want to just stay locally and you know and create your little buzz, that's cool. But you know, I think with me though, I was more of a hustler than I was a rapper.
Right.
My raps came from my hustling.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You know, my raps was my diary of what the fuck I was doing in the streets.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So as I got older and my kids started growing, I was like, you know, and I got this little nigga right here. He 18 now. When he was, you know, 8, 9, he walking around with fake guns thinking it was real because dad went to prison for a shooting.
Yeah.
So, you know, when you start seeing that and, you know, hustling and all that and having stacks and they got Monopoly money and they just flashing, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, y'all heading down the wrong, you know, the wrong tracks.
Right.
You feel me? And me being a father of about to be 6 kids, you feel me? I had to set that example.
Yeah.
So I always vision, like, if I'm going to do something legit, it's going to be truck driving.
Right.
Making those back and forth trips to SAC and back. You feel me? That's all I seen on the, you know, on that I-80.
Yep.
And, you know, I took interest in truck driving. So, you know, when I got out the game and shit, you feel me? Both wise rapping and fucking in the streets. Yeah. You know, I got my CDLs and all that shit. They flew me to Arizona. I went to Arizona, and from Arizona I went to Washington, Oregon, Boise. You feel me? Then I started finding some local shit.
Right.
You know, and I didn't look back since. The last song I did was 2017. Right. You know what I'm saying? And it's been a while, and you know, a lot of people, including you, know, oh, bro, jump on this track, but it's like it's not there no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, when I was really going through shit, you know, my therapy was the studio. I love that shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I was going through, I wrote that shit down. It didn't even have to be pain music. It could be some fucking aggressive shit or some female music or whatever. You feel me? It was just my therapy. I wrote it in my diary and I laid it down. You feel me? And I felt like I lost that when I got out the streets because there was nothing else to talk about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got older. You know what I'm saying? And I actually was going to stop at 30, but I stopped at going on 32.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, fuck it, I'm just about to jump into this truck driving and, you know.
Right.
Been on the right track since.
Yeah. I feel you on that because I felt the same way. You know what I'm saying? I felt the same way, especially with rapping. Like, I kind of outgrew it. You know what I mean? It was like, first of all, like, you know, my raps was always just about money, bitches. You know, I really didn't have no story because I didn't come from the trenches or nothing like that. So, you know, I came up with a good family, you know, who supported. So I really didn't have no stories. And so I started feeling like, man, the shit that you rapping about, like it's not relevant right now. Like people ain't really fucking listening to that. You know, they listen to it more as party music. Like I feel like almost like I was ahead of my time. You know what I'm saying? Because now they rap like that. They can rap about whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And but at the time, I feel like when we were doing it, you know, you had the Kendricks, you had the J. Cole's who was rapping real rap. You had you rapping real rap, shit that y'all really went through and pain that y'all really went through. You know what I'm saying? So then I got to the point where I was just like, nah, I really don't want to do the rapping no more. I'd rather be behind the scenes and make the beats and stuff like that.
Yeah, there you go. And I used to tell you that all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if this shit doesn't succeed, nigga, you good. You could be 50, 60 making beats. It don't matter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But me, I didn't see myself, you know, especially the age I am now. Like, think about it. If I would have still rapping, two things would have happened. I either would have been something, or I would have still been doing the same ass shit.
Right.
But I wouldn't be where I'm at right now if I would have kept going, because I was putting so much money and time behind the music. You know what I'm saying? Not to even mention, I probably would have, you know, got shot, killed, went back to prison because the street life was still there. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, and you know, like, you know, not to knock anybody else, if that's the life you choose to do, that's your life. You feel me?
Yep.
But with me, I was different. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm where I'm at because I stopped at an early age. It is what it is. You know, people to this day still tell me, "Oh, nigga, you shouldn't start rapping. You should, you know, that you was dope." And I'm like, yeah. I was cool, but at the same time, it didn't get me nowhere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It was a moment.
It kept me behind.
Yep. And
it kept me behind. Nigga, I'm about growth. You feel me? I'm about proceeding and accomplishing things and going further, you know what I'm saying, with life. Because I remember when I fell off, I ain't have shit. But then when I jumped into fucking truck driving school, you know what I'm saying? I start like, it was a different lifestyle that I had to get used to, because I haven't worked in fucking shit. Last job I had was 2004.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, it took me to adapt to that lifestyle. But you know, I haven't looked back since, because I'm doing 10 times better what I'm doing now than what I was doing then.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And so you and the wifey, y'all opened up Leon and Minx. Like, how did that come about? Like, was that wifey's idea and you brought it to life?
Yeah, she had this vision back when she was in cosmetology school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, she invested in me so much back even with my music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't put personal stuff out there. Me and her been rocking for over 10 years.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And you know, fucking when you have somebody that invest in you and, you know, try to make something happen with your stuff, even if it failed, it doesn't matter. It's only right that you see their vision too.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She had a vision, but she had it on hold because she was investing in my shit.
Yeah.
As well. You know what I'm saying? And because she believing in the music. She's another person that was like, oh, you shouldn't stop rapping, but it's like, I'm getting older.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But she had this vision in cosmetology school. I didn't see it. I was like, oh, ain't no money in that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? She's like, no, it is. Like, anything with beauty, anything with beauty is money in that.
Yeah.
And it just took years for it to come to life. Why? Because she took a different route by like going to doing bartending,
right,
and all that. You see what I'm saying? When COVID happened, all the employees got laid off. Yep. She was one of them. You know what I'm saying? I was still employed. So, what you know, she's a hustler. You feel me? She's a hustler. She's just like me. You feel me?
Yep.
So she's like, man, I just don't want to, you know, sit here and not do shit. Invested in this, you know, in the lashes. Started off with the lashes. Sold out.
Crazy.
Sold out. I'm like, might have something. You feel me? And the investments, you know, not just me, you know, she put money behind her you know, her ideas too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It just went from lashes to the bougie box to, you know, fucking eyelash shampoo to the scarves to the bonnets. It just went to a whole bunch of stuff that we just turned a vision into a business.
Right.
You know, we ended up getting a trailer. We got a custom trailer. You know, that was her vision. I used to be pissed at her too. Like when she was trying to do shit, I'd be like, man, this shit ugly.
Yeah.
This shit stupid. And she like, you just don't see it. You just don't see it. And when she's done with the shit, it's like she brings the ideas more into life.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? She brings it. And like I said, it's just about having that person that had that fun and to give to you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's it. You know, if we had a fucking $1 million, we would have been did shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Motherfucker ain't got no $1 million. We have to crawl before we walk. So it started just lashes, and we're growing this shit into a business. But an opportunity that opens for you, never neglect it. And what's the word I'm looking for? We're just gonna say, don't neglect an opportunity that comes your way.
Right. Got to take advantage.
You see what I'm saying? You got to take advantage of it.
Right.
Every opportunity. You see what I'm saying? That was what I was scared of until I got into the position I'm in right now.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm around business owners every day. You know what I'm saying? And I ask questions. Even before we had this store, I asked questions.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's like I told you, I never went to school for business. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of this shit I had to learn. We learning daily. We still learning. Today I learned something. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's every business that you do. If you don't have no knowledge, this shit wasn't passed down to us by, you know, our parents,
right,
or anything. You see what I'm saying? To where they could teach us like the do's and the don'ts. You know what I'm saying? Like we literally growing this daily.
Right.
And the opportunity that came when we had the trailer led to us being in here.
Right. Crazy. Hey, look, you just said something very interesting. You said that our parents didn't leave us anything. You know what I'm saying? How you feel about that? Because I feel the same way. Like I was never I didn't get anything passed to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Business wise, damn near no information wise. A lot of the stuff that I learned was just me studying. You know what I mean? I wasn't passed down anything. You know what I mean? So how do you feel about it? Was it kind of the same situation as you?
I'm older. You feel me? And I wouldn't even put blame even if I was younger, because both my parents, they you know, they hustle their way out. Like Sacramento days, you know, both being on drugs, moving out here, you know what I'm saying? We live house to house and motels and all that stuff. Like my parents came a long ways. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like literally they came a long ways from what they used to do. Yeah. And them leaving stuff behind for me and you know, and my siblings, you feel me? I'm just like, it's not their fault. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's not their fault because, you know, not everybody was built to be something. Not everybody can have a business. Exactly. And that's what I don't understand when people be like, oh, you know, if you got $2,000, start a business. Bro, that it's a lot of stuff. You gotta learn from a business. There's a lot of stuff you gotta know. It's a lot of knowledge. It's just because you got the money to do it doesn't mean that you can run a business. It's easy to get a business license. Easy to get a business license, but it's so much other steps after you get that business license that people don't realize, and that's where businesses fail. Right. So I don't expect that from my parents because my dad dropped out when he was in the 8th grade. My dad didn't make it to high school. Yeah. See what I'm saying? He didn't make it to high school. Right. My mom, she didn't have no businesses passed down to her or anything, but my mom started a business, a cleaning business. You see what I'm saying? She's been doing it for years. Crazy. She don't have no workers. She worked for herself. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? But you know, I definitely don't blame, you know, my parents for not leaving anything, you know, for us. Yeah. But you know, me as a father of about to be 6, you feel me? It's my job to leave something for them, whether if they want to do it or not. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know, I don't want to force them to do anything they don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? If they don't want to do it, I'm pretty sure they'll find something that they take a liking to. Exactly. But it's always open now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you want to work and keep it in the family, you could come here. We have something now. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So yeah, I mean, it's great that y'all build something that you know, y'all can pass down to the kids. That way, you know, they can learn how to be their own bosses. You know what I mean? Even though y'all running it, you pass it down to them. Now they running it, and then when they had their kids, now they running it. You know what I mean? So you just keeping it in the family, and that's kind of what I'm doing, especially with like the DJing and stuff like that. You know, I invested in all this equipment, and you know, it's easy to get gigs and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So. Bro, I'm the same as you, man. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to leave something for the kids, man. Just trying to leave something for the kids, man.
Yeah, exactly, man. Because it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard for them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hard for them. You know what I'm saying? Especially where we at in life right now. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's tough, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's tough.
Yeah. All right, man. Look, so before I let you go, man, I need your top 5 rappers, man. Who is your top 5 rappers? Could be dead or alive. Let's go.
Pac one. Always
Pac, yeah. That's mine too. Pac.
Pac, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pac one. I like Bo. C-Bo.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I grew to that music. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Bo gonna be 2. Let's see. Pac, Bo. I like Luda.
Okay.
Luda dope.
Hey, you know, Luda's super dope, and Luda get left out for a lot of lists, but Luda was dope.
You know, Luda's versatile. When you're versatile, you can rap to just anything, any beat. You feel me? You are a artist. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He doesn't have the same beats. You know, Luda never had the same beats he was rapping on. It was always different. Even if he's a feature, you know what I'm saying? That's an artist to me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And he writes his own stuff. You never heard of anybody saying, "Oh, I wrote for Luda."
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's his own artist.
Yeah.
Yes. Hold on real quick, bro. Hold on real quick, bro. Let me put this in real quick. You're gonna first hit save change. Where's this outfit at? Right here. Wanna hit that? Discount? 30%. Damn. And you say, all right, my bad.
Now you get
1, 2, 3. Lil Wayne. I got throw Wayne up in there. Wayne's dope.
Sorry about that. It comes out to $76.
And Cole.
Oh, Cole. Ooh, yeah. That's a solid 5 right there. That's a solid 5.
Yeah, Cole.
Man.
Like I said, these artists that just write their own stuff, versatile, rap to anything. You feel me? That's what I like.
Hell yeah. And so, what you got popping for the store? Like, you know, what's some information that you could get the fans for that, you know, for y'all store and everything?
Yeah, most definitely. So I'll say right before the summer, we turn in our back areas. We have a fitting room back there right now.
Okay.
And it's open on the opposite side of it. But we turning that into a lash tech.
Yeah.
That's gonna be doing it. You know what I'm saying? We'll probably get one more other person up in here. But we that was the whole idea before we start getting into clothes. You know what I'm saying? Clothes is just the bonus for the store. You know what I'm saying? We started this as selling eyelashes, but there's no category, you know, when you got that business license to say, hey, we're an eyelash store.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Or, you know, whatever else, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to just be Leo on the links. You get what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, man.
So it's gonna convert over.
Man, I'm glad that you was able to come on today, man. Like, you know, I've been waiting to get you on, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you know we've been rocking forever.
This interview 2 months ago.
Hell yeah. Hey man, you know what I'm saying? Now the timing was right.
You don't pass the big bro up.
Nah. Hell no. Hey man, we had to wait for the right time, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but
it's the right time.
It's the right time,
Definitely.
man. And you know, it make me happy, man. I just got to give you your roses, man, because you looked out for me a lot of situations. You know what I'm saying? You helped me with the music. You helped me become a businessman. You know, you gave me the mindset to want to, you know, be my own boss too, even though I do work for somebody. But, you know, that business and that hustle mentality, you know what I'm saying? I learned from you. You know what I mean? So I got to give you your roses for that, for sure. You know what I mean?
Appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You already know, man. This stuff go back.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Way back, lot of people don't understand, you know, the history me and you have. You feel me?
Right.
That stuff go back.
And a lot of people,
Yeah,
a lot of people don't know is that, you know, it was a few like rap groups that I tried to join. You know what I'm saying? To join forces with. And, you know, my brother Maja was the only one who really embraced me and let me become a stunning honey. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm forever grateful for that, because it was a few of them that I tried, and, you know, they was on some bullshit. You know what I mean? But my nigga Maja was like, nah, man, come on, man, let's do it. You know what I mean?
You already know, man. You already know. You know, at the time, you feel me, with some debate, because we definitely wasn't trying to get you involved in that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We was wild.
Yeah.
You know, we wasn't trying to have you, you know, in shootouts and all that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was like, shit, I gotta be a part of this though. But I get it though.
Hello, welcome.
You know, doing music videos in front of your house and getting threats and all that stuff.
Yeah.
You know, we was trying to have that.
Hell yeah.
You feel me?
For sure, man.
Well, I appreciate you having me, bro. You already know.
Hell
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
We locked in 100%.
Hey, we
You know
locked
what I'm
in
saying?
forever. Hey, yo, give them your social real quick.
Store is gonna be shop.leolaminks. Shop SHOP.LEOLAMINKS. That's
Okay.
on Facebook. That's on Instagram. That's on TikTok. There it is.
Hell yeah.
Personal. I'm a very private person when it comes to the personal. If you follow me, you follow me. I don't send no friend requests or anything. You know what I'm saying? So I try to keep the personal life separate from the business. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. And y'all know y'all can find me at Duse Beatz, DuseBeatz on all the platforms. You know what I mean? Hey, yo, so any last words?
Last words, man. Y'all keep grinding. You know what I'm saying? Make something out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? If motherfuckers telling you can't do it, do it. You know what I'm saying? Prove them wrong.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Been told that several times. You know what I'm saying? If you feel that the people that's around you, that's close to you, is not helping you to the right direction to help you succeed, you know what I'm saying? Cut them off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is, you know, this is all good. You know, you want to be around the people that want to see you win, so they can win with you. It ain't no, oh, I'm gonna wait till he win or she wins, and then I'm gonna join. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta separate. You gotta separate those people.
Hell yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You wanna go that route and make sure people fuck with you 100% and people's behind you 100%. And if not, you know what I'm saying? Just keep pushing, man. Keep doing what you're doing. That's it.
Hell yeah. We gonna leave it at that, y'all. That was Young Maja in the building, man. All right, we out of here. Deuces.